Hi everyone, welcome back. In this lesson we are going to talk about the interface of After Effects. When you first open the After Effects, you will get this pop-up window. Here you can create a new project or open a project that you saved somewhere else, and your recent projects appear here. For now you are going to create a new project. You should get something like this. If your layout is not like this, go to Window, Workspace and set it to Standard. As you can see, you have different layout here, but for now we are going to use standard. If your standard is not like this, for example, if someone played with it or you played with it before, just go to workspace and reset to standard safe layout. You should get this look. You can also play with your layout. You can create your own layout. For example, we can move windows around. We can unlock them and move them around, and we can pin them to different places. For now I will keep my layout like this. Okay, let's start with the basic panels, and you will start with the file menu. In the file menu you have this one. You can create a new project, you can open a project, and you can save it and also close it. All the basic thing that you can do in almost every programs on the computer. One important thing in the file menu is dependencies. This dependencies is not visible for now. We need to bring a file in our project so we can see, and I'll tell you what to use it for. Just double click in the project panel to bring a new file. I'll bring this logo. Now we have this logo here. Now if you go to the file menu, you have the dependency. In the dependency, collect file. What this does, it collects all the files that you used in your project and move them to one folder. This is in case you want to move your project to another computer, so you will have a normal working space and it will work normally as if it is in your main computer. When I first start with the Adobe After Effects, it happened to me a lot when you have files in different locations and you had to manually put them in one folder and then replace them in the main project. This option makes it very easy. You just need to click on it and it will collect all the files and put it in one folder for you. You can easily move it to another computer and open your project without any problems. Okay, in the edit menu we have all the basic things like cut, copy and paste, and clear, duplicate and cutting things. Another important thing in this menu is purge. This is very important. When your Adobe After Effects start to be slow, you need to click here and delete all the caches. As you can see now I have 36 gigabytes. This escalates a lot. You have to do this every day you work on After Effects, especially on the Mac. It will take a lot of your storage. Just click on it and it will remove everything from your computer. I mean the cache file that After Effects saved. In the composition you can create a new composition. The composition in Adobe After Effects is just like the artboard in Adobe Illustrator. It's the workspace that you can work on it. You can create it here, and also one other important thing in the composition is add to render queue. Here where you finish your animation and stuff, you will add it to render queue to export it to your computer. We have a couple of other stuff. I'm going to go through them later. Here, these are the trim to comp area and also crop comp to the region of interest. A layer, all of these options are available in the timeline. This I will come to them later. In the effect you have the collection of very powerful effects that comes with the After Effects, and some of them I just installed them. They are third-party plugins, you can get them online. In the animation, the keyframe here, this menu, we have all of these options in the timeline. Again, I'm going to go through them when I talk about the timeline. And here we have the track motion and also the stabilizer and stuff, and camera tracking. These also I'm going to talk about them later. We cannot cover them now. The view, this is everything that you can see in the workflow, like the viewport that is coming here. This control set, and most of them are available here. I'm going to talk about them and I talk about the viewport. And now we have the window. Everything that's here is checked. If you need to like bring anything else in your layout, you can enable it here. For example, if you remove the project, it's gone now. I wanted to enable it again. It's here again. Okay, that's about this panel. The next very important panel in Adobe After Effects is Project Panel. Here you will have all of your files, layers, composition that you used in your project. You can create a new folder. This way you can arrange your files. When you're working with big projects, you'll have a lot of layers and files here. Then you can put them in the folders just to arrange your project. Here you can create a new composition. Later I will come to these settings. And here we have the project settings. These are very advanced stuff. You don't need to play with these. The only thing that you may need to use it is changing the color depth and also the working space. For now, I'll keep it like this, and you should also keep it like this. You can remove files from the project by selecting them and pressing here, or simply press delete on the keyboard. To import new files to your project, double click on the project project panel, and bring a new file that you want. You can do it like this, or you can just drag and drop it here. And also you can Command I and you can import files to your project, just like this. I'm going to remove this again. In this side we have effect and presets. All of the effects that you see here in the effect menu, they're available here and you can easily search them. Then you have library. All of the colors and templates on your Adobe Cloud will be visible here across all of the Adobe applications. And we have another panel here, which is the character control, the text control. We will talk about this later. Okay, that's for this lesson. In the next lesson, we are going to talk about creating a new composition, and we are going to talk about the tool menu, and I will tell you what each of them does in Adobe After Effects. See you in the next lesson. Bye.